Hello, Colonel. Welcome back.
Is everything in place?
Oui, Lafayette waits for you inside the tunnel beneath the city.
When you feel ill, call upon the services of a qualified physician. The city's medical register is always at your service.
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy.
While their talk of liberty and equality will fall back into the old ways. It will depend greatly on who is chosen to lead them. A man of humble means who has worked to earn his place. I think a man like that is less likely to dream of thrones. All men dream of thrones. In our nature, then what would we do? Ensure their leader is sterile. Without an heir, this threat of succession is ended. Might be left to the people once more.
Connor. This tunnel will take you into the military district.
And the Admiral?
He waits for you to light the signal. And then the strike begins.
And we will be there as well.
Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. This feeling is brought to you by Aleve for back pain relief. What feeling is that, you ask? It's the feeling you feel when you have relief from back pain. That move how you want to, not how you have to feeling. That keep going through your day without slowing you down feeling. The kind that brings you back to yourself all day long without interruption. Oh, yeah. Because Aleve offers long-lasting pain relief. Feel up to 12 hours of back pain relief with one dose. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains. It's been a rough year for the cartels, and it looks like one of the biggest leading cartel head honchos has just been taken down. Now, if you saw the video that I did a few months ago on my main channel, The Many Murders of El Mencho, in this documentary I basically broke down the backstory about El Mencho, the alleged leader of the CJNG, basically a very, very, feared cartel in Mexico that had been raising absolute hell over there. He ended up getting killed with a lot of help allegedly by the US government in there. It turns out that the murder of a Mexican beauty influencer has led to the downfall of the new person who was the head honcho of his cartel after El Mencho ended up getting taken out. So it all started to unravel on May the 13th, 2025, when 20 Mexican beauty influencer by the name of Valeria Marquez was murdered in a beauty The minutes before, she reported from the beauty salon where she worked in Tacloban, central Mexico. She mentions how it's a gift. They wrong, touching a pink stuffed animal. He is close out of frame before saying they're coming, and the voice in the background asks for her by name. Yes, the plan's over to mute the sound of her frame.
You need to get inside the fort.
One person appears to pick up her phone. Their face very maintaining this person in a relationship to the crime that hasn't been publicly identified.
No conditions to fight. Away from the guard.
Prosecutor's office has not named a suspect, but said the killing is being
Where are you, Charles?
Gone. Intentional.
You were horrified by this, but were you surprised? I was horrified. Having one sense, I was not surprised.
Come now. You cannot hope to match my Connor. Skills you still but a boy. With so much left over. Give me leave! Impossible. He is the promise of a better future. She is Shepard. He has been dismissed and censured. He can do nothing for you now.
Temporary setback. He will be restored.
You act as though you have some right to judge.
To declare me and mine wrong for the world. And yet everything I've shown you, all I've said and done, should clearly demonstrate otherwise. We did not harm your people. We did not support the crown. Under our rule, all would be equal. To the patriots promised the same.
The killer went section 7's message. Interesting, okay?
Which I've told you time and time again.
They said she was live streaming it. It was her beauty salon in Guadalajara, Mexico. Over the course of the time she was there, she was getting sent a serious unsettling gigs.
You act as though you have some right to judge.
She's been told she's receiving 3 gifts that day.
And yet everything I've shown you, all I've said and done, should clearly demonstrate otherwise.
First is also at the sword of the turf. Starbucks. It's a man comes by and trusts Starbucks. I think at that same delivery, she goes.
Surrender, and I will spare you.
Brave words. A man about to die.
It's so interesting.
You fare no better.
Even when your kind appears to triumph, still we rise again. And do you know why? It's because the Order is born of a realization. We require no creed, no indoctrination by desperate old men. All we need is that the world be as it is. This is why the Templars will never be destroyed.
And she starts saying the lives she was coming. I can tell something's wrong. She's getting on edge. And she says, you know what, girls, I think I'm gonna go. I'm kind of creeped out. And her friend tells her behind the camera, no, you can't go. There's another gift coming for you.
Don't think I've any intention of caressing your cheek and saying I was wrong. I will not weep and wonder what might have been.
Really liked gifts. She would talk about how she
I'm sure you understand.
would give her extravagant gifts.
Still, I'm proud of you in a way. You've shown great conviction, strength, courage. All noble qualities. I should have killed you long ago. Wanagi wasn't bugging me.
We've got a problem. England doesn't have the answers anymore.
The temple still sending data. There must be more to that story.
Only one way to find out.
Get something nice what I really is to do. Getting extravagant gifts from pretty big. I mean, if it's a nice gift, I think that's cool. But it opens itself up to some very alarming connections, parasocial and social relationships that you didn't really want to sign up for. And that's what's super weird. She was urged by a friend to stick around, to stay for another gift before being shot 3 times. As we saw in those comments on a previous post, that friend was not really a friend of hers. Sounds like she was set up.
In July, they left this PT to simplify work on a platform that brings in fleet management, autonomous patching, backup, and remote access together to manage.
My father is dead.
A lot of viewers would send her things.
Charles Lee now leads the Templar Order in his place. I see now why ours is an eternal war. For each piece taken from the board, another is placed upon it. Back and forth we go, across the world, across the ages. Some days mine feels an impossible task, but I cannot afford to be consumed with doubt. People need me, now more than ever. I must stop the Templars. I will kill Charles Lee.
She gets hit again, and then she gets shot in the head. And she's like slumped over her ears and her whole face. So The video is really jarring because you're seeing like a murder alive to be shot 3 times, but it's not like this in a when she's clutching and she just kind of slips in and she's holding the pig plushie too.
We gather today to remember a man of peerless vision who sought to change the world. And change the world he did. Look around. Even now the British prepare to retreat. Their spirits broken. Their forces splintered. The Patriot leadership shall soon fall, either into our service or into the ground. And then, my friends, all of this will finally...
Suggesting that Valeria might have been targeted and murdered by an ex-boyfriend due to her ties to organized crime figures.
So I have 2 theories. He was probably dating the wrong guys.
He sent me away. That day, at Fort George. He feared for my safety. I should have stayed. He said there was no danger.
He was wrong.
I will kill you, Connor. This I swear. Not here, though. Not today. First I'll destroy all you hold dear. I'll burn that homestead of yours to the ground and roast the severed heads of your precious founding fathers in its flames. And when I've finished with them, all the rest will burn as well. Your merry band of assassins, the human refuse that lives on your land, your village and its people, all of it, gone.
You can try, Charles. But as with all your schemes, this too will end in failure.
Get him on his feet. He will wait. He will watch. And then, when he's seen all his life's work brought to ruin, only then will I allow him to die. Take him away.
This level of witness intimidation and the prosecutor's office failure to protect the witnesses from it confirmed to
shame we have to keep you alive.
Jerry Stone, whatever, Generation, all the new generation, Jalisco Cartel, CKNG leaders like Ricardo Ruiz, Jalisco, ABSL, Valeria, Teresa, Fox News, Black Information, Valeria Marquez Lopez, what's the social media influence, state on Facebook. She owned a business in Boston, located in the neighborhood of Boston, which sits outside of the major city of Guadalajara. Supposed to focus on it may be influenced by the voice of strange based on the Asian with all over the world getting money from you, so I'm going on. This special area was socializing with people, so it may considerably expletive
Where's Charles Lee gone?
The harbor. To catch a ferry.
Okay, and our past the man didn't return as promised. And then at 5:30 p.m., an hour and a half later, Valeria returned to the salon from her errands and started a live stream while sitting at a desk inside. During the live stream, Valeria and Erica discussed the delivery driver. Valeria said maybe they were going to kill me, or they're going to kidnap me and what? I'm left feeling scared because Erica said you couldn't see the delivery guy's face. It's sus as hell. But she saw around, which is very odd. So while the live Valeria, Erica was nearby, but off camera about the hospital, Erica came to me and encouraged her to finish streaming again. So this is allegedly.
It's really well to just one of the way to use consistently. Very interpret as possible. As easy to solve the puzzle server. Great. Definitely to continue to I guess just
yeah, this is live. I don't even want to. I don't know if I want to see what happens at the end. So we don't actually see what happens at the end. So I can play the end, and then we didn't. You're not going to see what happens. unfortunately, that's where it went down. Okay, I did actually just see the video, and it was bad. You don't really see what goes on, but you know what I'm saying, you know that something's not right, and she kind of clearly is hit by something and stops moving, just like it's described it. It was horrible. So it said, while alive, Valeria asked Erica, who was nearby but off camera, about the monster man, and Erica recounted the encounter with the mystery man again. Valeria said he was a delivery guy, and he was eating him with a leaf, was already freaked out. Later, Valeria said maybe they were going to kill me, or they're going to kidnap me or what. They felt scared because Erica said you couldn't see the delivery guy's face.
They will lead me to
Valeria
leave.
leaves out her friend Vivian de la Torre, messaged her and asked her to keep screaming, since she also wanted to send her a gift, and she wanted to see her reaction to it, and that is sus as hell. So after Valeria was decided to leave because she was scared, her friend Vivian messaged her, so that's a picture of her getting a message saying a friend messaged her, said keep screaming, I want to send you a gift and get your reaction. That person is sus as hell. I need to know what on earth that person is doing. Since about 6:20 p.m. a delivery driver arrived with a Starbucks bag containing the drink sent by Vivian. As Valeria opened it, a second driver appeared with someone with another gift in paper plush toy, also from Vivian. Valeria began to openly wonder about the original driver. And then enters the salon. Valeria, she said yes, needed the live stream in the same place that I shot her. She reached off with a bullet hole in her chest as a man left the salon.
I believe these men need to require
You believe this incorrectly. They're sick and weak. We're looking to build an army. Build an army. It will take months to get them in a fighting shape. We don't have the time.
No. Please, we'll do anything you want. Anything. Only take us with you.
Your merchandise is useless to us.
Perhaps I should discuss this back in my cabin.
Getting out 6:30, meaning 2.5 hours to boarding pass. And soon after she said that and entered and said hi, Valeria, she said yes, muted the live stream. Seconds later, he shot her. That's very ridiculous. So suspect 1, Ricardo Ruiz Velasco El Dalgar. Exactly one day after Valeria was murdered, a Mexican journalist from Radio Formula and Jose Cardenas reported that the ex-boyfriend of Valeria Marquez was Ricardo Ruiz Velasco, alias El Dalgar. El Dalgar is an upper-level figure in the CJNG and the leader of the Enforcer branch known as Grupo Elite. Definitely not somebody to be played with. It only took one day and one good journalist to uncover a suspect who actually had the ability to order a hit in the CJNG-controlled city like Guadalajara. But most of the press coverage followed an endless series of revelations about the potential accomplices like Vivian de la Torre and Erica, who could have only at most aided in a hit that was ordered by someone else. Suspect 2, Francisco Alvarez Solorio, son of R1. On May 20th, Honduran newspaper called Chinoto wrote an article covering allegations that Valeria had dated a different CJNG figure named Francisco Alvarez Solorio. Interesting. Alvarez Solorio is the son of Ramon Alvarez Ayala, aka LR1, an upper-level CJNG figure who would also have the necessary influence needed to have ordered the hit. See footage from R1 and R2 here. The doors is bad. So this, I was hoping that this wouldn't be some like horrific, other type of cartel footage.
Eric Hentisday has been for the last 5 years. Well, it's all there. Aikido's Eric Hentis unleashes 200 specifically trained agents to attack your application the same way a hacker or a Hentis would. Could apply.
But this is some kind of arrest, but what's crazy is often what's happened is they arrested you and they managed to bust out. They're back outside before you know it. The Mexican police and military are really scared of all the different cocktails, okay? They're not playing around. So, as I said, the news article included photos which show Valeria kissing a man who allegedly resembles Francisco Alvarez Solorio. Video showing Valeria hugging a plush bear with the last name Alvarez circulated online. And further developments, but this suspect was not covered in the Mexican news outlets. Why? Because investigating the CJNG suspects would put the safety of their reporters and their families at risk. It's much safer for these organizations to focus on the potential accomplices. This came forward on May 28 and claimed it was actually Erica, not the delivery driver who shot Valeria. Every major outlet covered it. It didn't seem to matter that the witnesses' claims didn't align with the video evidence of the actual shooting. Covering this new claim was a safe way to feed the public's desire for more information on the murder without actually acknowledging the private possible culprits. Between the 18th and 2025, the government in the US economically sanctioned El Dalgar for his role in drug trafficking with the CJNG. In their press release about the sanctions, L.R. was identified as a prime suspect in the femicide of his alleged romantic partner and in social media influencer Valeria Marquez. The very next day, the Jalisco prosecutor's office claimed they were not aware of any data or evidence connecting L.R. to Valeria's murder. The denial, however, holds little weight in the eyes of locals who have all been aware of the CGM's control of the state prosecutor's office. Everybody is scared of them, right? Everybody is scared of them. I'm scared of them, okay? I can only talk about this because there's now been an update. So it's unclear if U.S. intelligence has specific evidence to take up
As you should be. For us to have come all this way for nothing. Tell me now why I shouldn't have been thrown into the sea.
The CGMG is still not willing to hand over the man responsible for
No need to be rash.
Well,
Only give me a little more time. I'll scour the other ships if I must. I'm certain there are prisoners who will meet your needs.
Very well. You have 2 days. Present yourself to the Green Dragon Tavern in Boston with the men you've chosen. We shall meet you there along with our master.
Already passed through many hands, and there I was, stupidly believing he loved me, putting up with his plights, his control, even his stupid jealousy, all for him to end up treating me like trash.
The son asked the R1 to commit the femicide.
For more than a year, there was silence, abuse, and too many questions. The femicide of Valeria Marquez seemed to have stalled, but an unexpected capture in 2026 allegedly gave the order to murder the influencer while she was live streaming. Over a year since the murder of young model and content creator Valeria Marquez, it was announced on July 31st that the person who allegedly ordered her death has been identified. Valeria Marquez was a...
So there's kind of more information. Apparently what happened is L.R.1's son actually asked his father if the hit could be carried out. So this is the details, and I'll show you another
You could spare a fight first. We'd be in your debt.
According to authorities, the investigation indicates that Francisco Juan, the son of Ramon Alham and an ex-partner of Valeria Marquez, allegedly asked his father to carry out the femicide.
The New York Mercury, get it here!
Secretary of Security explained there is a history of threats against the influencer, and the prosecutor's office is already working on gathering evidence to request the arrest of Francisco N., who is considered a key piece in clarifying the case. The father is in custody. The son who ordered the femicide remains free. Following Garcia Harfuch's statements, social media users revisited posts related to the content creator's personal life, including an alleged audio recording. Platforms like X and TikTok, an audio recording began to circulate again that supposedly contains Valeria Marquez's testimony regarding a romantic relationship she had with her ex-partner. Do you know what he told me? That I was already used goods, that he didn't like women who had already been through many hands, that a lady doesn't go from bed to bed, and that I was one of those. He told me it disgusted him to know how many I'd been with, that I wasn't worth introducing to his friends, how was he giving me his last name if I was already recycled, the nerve. And there I was, being an idiot, believing he loved me, putting up with his outbursts, his control, even his jealousy. Stupid, and all for him to treat me like trash in the end. Let us also remember that days before Valeria's femicide, she left messages online stating that if anything happened to her, her ex-partner would allegedly be responsible. Valeria was shot 3 times in the chest, abdomen, and head. The ex-partner fled immediately. Although the emergency services arrived to assist her after the corresponding report, she no longer had vital signs. Weeks before her murder, Valeria went on record stating she feared for her life. In an Instagram story, she directly pointed to her ex-partner as the alleged culprit for any harm she might suffer. I hold that person responsible for anything that might happen to me or my family. She wrote this after recounting that she had been a victim of physical assault, including an argument with him. These posts, which went viral after her murder, are now in the hands of the Jalisco prosecutor's office, which continues to gather testimony and evidence. An acquaintance of Valeria gave an interview, and her statements are quite shocking.
we know that creativists are declining in performance marketing. Eventually, Japan is one where you as a sound program no longer first review every ad, paid, and creative asset before it launches. That's usually when things start slipping. The message improves a bit, the visuals becoming consistent, and starts feeling stability.
It was learned that she was threatened once at a club, that she was at a club and was threatened because why are you having fun and so on. She was actually threatened.
So this is kind of some Western news reporting on this. It's the California Post, or the New York Post, but I'm saying it's California Post right now. There's this Mexican drug lord arrested for allegedly ordering influencers live stream murder after she broke up with his son. So this is a Mexican cartel leader who allegedly ordered a TikTok live stream murder because she and the son had broken up, has been arrested. Ramon Angel Alvarez Ayala, a senior figure in the CJNG, was captured by special forces in downtown Antonelco Alto Jalisco on Thursday. He was wanted also for the assassination of Carlos Manzo, the mayor of Arapan, who was killed during a Day of the Dead festival in November 2025. I remember that actually going around. That's great.
The Boston Country Journal.
Straight Louis down to get some money for sure. So this is LR1, who obviously was allegedly one of the most senior people in this organization, especially after El Metro was unceremoniously taken out by the authorities, allegedly with the help of the Americans. So this is fashion beauty influencer Valeria Marquez was killed at Jalisco Beauty Salon in May 2025. We know that stuff. Basically, it says Alvarez Ayala allegedly organized the murder after getting a call from his son Francisco, who was previously in a relationship with her. Omar Garcia Harfuch, Mexico's Secretary of Security and Citizen Protection, said he, Alvarez, had threatened her on several occasions, and everything indicates this will be proven. So the son asked his father, R1, to carry out the femicide, and they're alleging that that's what went down. Cops have not yet arrested Francisco Alvarez, or the gunman who carried out the assassination. It's scary. Just hours before the slaying, Marquez had shared a selfie on her Instagram story of herself posing in the sun. Meanwhile, Manzo 40 was killed in front of the horrified supporters of the Day of the Dead celebration in November 2025.
Need something, darling?
No.
Rude.
Forcing extra cartels in this way from scared, he said he would be just another murdered man. He said he called out ruthless.
Can I help you? You know you can. Pardon?
Oh!
I do not like having my time wasted.
Stop that! Oh, don't make me call the guards.
Make a sound and you die.
What do you want? He's in the harbor, at the long pier, most likely. We heard what happened at the parade. Charles got all nervous, said he was leaving the country. I thought he was overreacting. Guess not. No!
Thank you.
Escaped on July the 11th, 2015. So this is the thing. And sometimes they're so powerful, especially in Mexico, they're so powerful that they have an entire army, a literal armed militia that can bust them out of jail and just kill everyone in their way. See, be careful with these folks. The gang was in charge of possession of methamphetamine for illicit trafficking, carrying a firearm and possession of cartridges to the exclusive use against the army. That's crazy. LR1 is like the drug's main leader. Los RS, SARS, most violent cells linked to the CDMG operations in Patatzinga, Europan, Morelia, Michoacan, as well as in Jalisco. Garcia Harfuch, ex-US Treasury branded the CDMG is one of the most powerful cartels in the world. Over 50 Mexican people into the terrorist organization was sanctioned in July. President Trump was vowed to destroy cartels in Northwest and since cartels allegedly operating in Mexico, trafficking networks that operate from the United States and Wales. This guy when he got into the Olympics, he ended up in jail in San Francisco, ended in Narcos in Mexico there because
Don't wait now, right? Don't wait for a year or two to slip by so your resources dry up and everyone else is using this, including your peers all over the US. So you still have no clear solutions beyond this revenue growth model. Your videos remain on the pick, your marketing efforts are cash fire, and everyone actually knows how to bring an artist profitably never gets directly involved in both your creative process and your marketing. Become the person you put in the could have and should have been at least a year ago. A fully developed artist and a consistent person who makes music. Never actually builds a cultural movement or anything sustainable or strongly greater than you. Artists and executives, here's a harsh truth for you. You and what you're building are nothing special until you have real data that proves it. It's amazing, and that maybe you can form your credit and know the best. And trigger yourself is excellent. The fact is, you have massive traffic, each audience is your top 5 show each executive. That's okay, but you must understand and accept that reality, which is the reason you never want to be able to feel that's actually good on you. The kind of deal your peers are working hard to get every day. You're not limited by your reputation as their systematized virtual process for watching you. And stops artists to watch for recognition. You can't go in there! There's been an accident! Just like the name of the program, which can teach you that process. Implement it for you. And is the artist on the thing. You're really a focus on your business without your having spent any money on how to make purchase ever is achieved from the E+ process. And just so you know exactly what it is before you use it, I have this one-page program saying how to launch it, which I walk you through how exactly the E+ process works. That's the entire process. I know you haven't seen it yet because our grounding is extensive. Check out since we're in these videos that shoot up to 50 to 75,000 views per day, first day of the release, and eventually scale down to 5 to 15,000 views per day. So that years later, that same massive amount of traffic is coming in every day on the same video without any ever spent on ads. Nobody who is looking for and come through on his own table because everything you do is organic. And you're looking to attract audiences, so the comments and subscribers are actually relying on you as the way. Because they're from real, engaged audiences who super reflects what this is. That's $50 into a show that's just you, so these have been exactly for the rest of the way. So you don't get it, you're not getting it. So you don't receive a file or release online. You can literally do it however you want. Just tracking first, justify the cost of setting those things up. And so that's not what I look for. You can't go in there! So much of this video now is an artist, an extra band, and of course, any business owner is also on YouTube. And when you see very people focus on random strategies that don't focus about it. Over time, what's important is to generate profit immediately so your efforts pay for themselves and get you paid. So I advise you to click the button right here below this video right now, and then launch the software inside your process that's industry leading. And the sound artists, as well as getting opportunities to learn our process and how to implement it. Once you have money credit, other than most people process as we implement for you. So when we start up, it's very organic process for you. Part of the client necessarily CPAs or less. And obviously, this all things are very important in our now. Earlier, it's got right here, and have you watch the video on this page, look at your audio and call to speak with me or someone on the team. Exactly how the process works. You're familiar. But you're not systematic, you're not having, As well as the long-term continuity and legacy is whatever is standing like you. As you ready this, it's the planet you're going to find and put yourself into this first time you're plugging into the sun. Thanks for watching. My name is Steps. Celebrate your Lord video. Also celebrate your Lord honor to get any last minute questions answered. We'll get started very soon. Well done.
Why do you persist? You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another. You try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
Last year, and I've been since I've been having some of that help. I think it's just helped me go back to myself and get my faith in order. It just taught me things to cope better.
Rough night, was it?
He headed inland. Took a ferry, the Charles River. I will need passage as well. Of course. Only say the word.
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No, I have failed. My people are gone. Chased out by those who I thought would protect them.
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, when none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be, again.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. Only do as you ask. Then you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again.
Released by police, Chosen Wilson and Greg Vance in a dark hoodie with gun in hand. Apparently firing.
Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
Those who love young Dolph ruthlessly attempted to slide in his name, killing anyone with only mercy. His murder, all eyes were on his biggest rival in the rap game, Yo Gotti, who had been embroiled in a years-long feud with Dolph, with numerous unsuccessful attempts being made on his life before Dolph was gunned down in 2021. Unfortunately for Yo Gotti, even with his biggest rival losing his life in 2021, the deadly street feud that he played a part in sparking would come back to haunt him. Just as recently as 2024, Yo Gotti's brother, Big Jerk, would be brutally gunned down following a funeral service which they both attended.
The person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jerk. Big Jerk is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti.
With shooting of Jerk, his brother, and second article of a man attacking Dolph in 2017, the sort of that inspired his calm.
It's my real man. So, it's all right.
Is this all just a deadly coincidence? Or are young Dolph shooters really sliding on Yo Gotti and his crew until there's nobody left? Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm Trevor Ross, a hip-hop investigator, and today we're taking a closer look at the deadly war for the streets of Memphis.
I know where the key is. Then let's go. All right, time to see what's inside.
Not quite.
Experience in Summer 75, where Dave Wilson is now alive and he thinks I was correct to get an ass kicked. So this movie is trying to be that ass kicking. Okay, for all this sort of this rebellious guy.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
So what was it like being back at Abstergo?
This experience inspired me to understand after seeing the film.
Hello. Hey.
I regret not asking you to hack into the Abstergo servers while you were there.
So to truly understand what's going on, let's take a quick recap of one of the key moments in the beef between Dolph and Gotti. Their respective record labels, PRE, aka Underground Empire, CMG, the Collective Music Group.
Detectives looking into the possibility of bad blood between rival rappers. Several months ago in North Carolina, Young Dolph's SUV was shot at 100 times. Witnesses heard the shots here in Hollywood, and nearby security video captured a person running from an SUV.
Things popped off after Young Dolph in 2017 when he was in North Carolina. Young Dolph was shot at reportedly over 100 times, but managed to walk away unscathed thanks to a $300,000 bullet in his SUV he was riding at the time. But anyway, why on earth did somebody want to shoot a rain of 100 bullets? Oh my God. What's truly understand that they wanted to also long running feud with fellow Memphis rap legend and for the best rapper for the digestive system, Young Gossip. Many speculated that Young and his collective music group may have something to do with that shooting, but if you're not as plugged into the hip-hop culture as me, you may be wondering who the hell Yo Gotti is. Well, Yo Gotti, if you don't know, is another Memphis rap legend who's been grinding for over a decade, but in the past few years he's had some pretty mainstream hits, including Down in the DM, FU, Break It Up, more recently, both rappers rep Memphis, Tennessee to the fullest, and their claim to the throne of King of Memphis has been a big part of this beef from the start. However, for the record, Memphis has been a home to many kings of hip-hop over the years, including 8 Ball and MJG, as well as 3 6 Mafias, QCJ, Project Pan, and DJ Paul, as well as Gotti and Rob. This deal began officially in 2014 when Young Dolph still convinced me at the time and speaking publicly about the fact that he turned down the record deal for Yo Gotti and the CFP label. Dolph addressed the declining of this offer in an interview with Swag. He sounded pretty positive about things. Nothing was quiet for the next year or so, but then in February 2016, for some reason, Young Dolph decided to get his fledgles in a twist and come out and sneak this Yo Gotti twist. I'm not sure what went on behind the scenes.